Hey guys, so this is another DIY project that I wanted to start because I had this beautiful or just really practical shelf that I wanted to turn into something a little bit more. So first things first, I needed to get some plies, which are a 2x4, a piece of wood that I actually had them cut at Lowe's. It was very, very rough, so what I needed to do was sand it. I used a thicker grade of sandpaper at 120 grit to make the process a little bit easier. I also needed a drill, of course, and some wood screws. These were great, just the perfect size. I also used this back plate as a kind of washer, but ultimately I didn't need it. Just in case I did need, I had some drills in case I needed to put a hole in there, but I just used the hammer instead. So what I wanted to do is line it up with the area that I wanted to put the shelf. And here it is after the first install. I think it looks really nice. And next here's the back. I actually had to change these screws because I kind of wore out. I stripped them. I actually had them cut this to fit on top, but when it didn't, I needed to reassess what I would do. I used this wooden block to kind of keep it in place so that I could drill on top of it. Here's how it looks. And here is the finished project. I really like how it looks. It has multiple shelves. This is what it looks like when I kind of stage it. I'm going to use it for my pop-ups when I'm selling my vintage bottles, crystals, knickknacks, trinkets, all that good stuff. I love to collect bottles, so I also just by chance happen to sell them as well as some of the crystals and figurines that I have. But once I was looking at it, I was annoyed by this middle bar. So I was like, I need to get rid of it. So I used my diamond cutter with this wet napkin to kind of catch the sparks. Safety first, so I definitely had glasses and the mask on. This was a wet paper towel to catch the sparks so that nothing would burn me or catch on fire. So I needed to cut this in 3 different points to release it from the overall frame. Afterwards, I needed to sand down some of the rough edges, and I used a permanent marker to fill in kind of the parts where I cut away and chipped away the enamel. It actually worked perfect. It looks exactly like it did before, minus the middle bracket. And voila, I'm really happy with how it turned out. So yeah.